Hi guys, so today I have a DIY tutorial for you guys, and I made this for Mother's Day, but you can definitely customize it. You can make it for mom, you can make it for grandmom, you can make it for birthday. You will need a plastic to cover the floor so that it doesn't get dirty while you work. You will need a frame, whichever size you want, thick paper or poster boards, letter stencils, different sizes, and pencil, scissors, paints, black and red, brushes, small and big, and a ruler, but I couldn't find my ruler. Then just take your poster board and with the help of the ruler, pencil and scissors, make it the size of your frame, and make sure you work on not glossy side of the poster board. Because on the glossy side the paint will move very easily. Then take your frame and make sure that your poster board fits perfectly inside. Then squeeze a little bit of red paint and using a big brush put it on your baby's foot. And here I use like a sample paper first, just to see how it will look like and how difficult it will be. You can do the same just to see it for yourself, and actually it came out pretty perfect on a sample paper, like better than on my poster board. And I know it looks like she's eating, my dog is eating the paint, but she's not, and she just curious and always has to know what's going on. So it looks pretty good, but I also used a wet towel to wipe the paint of his foot while it's still wet and didn't dry out. And so here on poster board that I cut, it didn't came out perfect, it didn't came out good enough for me. So I used uncut poster board just to make it perfect, and then I cut it to the size I wanted, but just to make sure that it's on the kind of on the side, so that when you cut it his feet will be in the center, if it makes sense. So it can be a little bit tricky with the baby, but it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's art, and just be patient. And when you're satisfied with your work, just let it dry, or like here I didn't have enough time to let it completely dry, so I had to be extra careful. And I'm using here a letter stencils and a pencil to trace the stencil out, and just to see whether I like it or no. And if you don't like it, you can just erase the pencil and try it again. And my advice here for you, don't press on the pencil too hard, because it will leave like a mark on the paper and it will be hard to erase it. So I did that mistakes, but just a little bit of heads up for you guys. And so yeah, just try it and try it again until you happy with the result. I had to do it several times actually, and it took me long enough. It was kind of surprising to me. I didn't think it will be that hard. Like, it's not hard, but I don't know, it just took me a while. So when you're happy with the result, just squeeze a little bit of black paint, and with a small brush, holding it vertical like I do here, use dabbing motions and start from outer lines to and make your way in, so that everything, to make sure that everything covered with the paint, and then slowly remove it, remove the stencil, not to mess up anything. So here I'm using my nails, and I tried to use nails and knife and paper, but the best thing is using the same stencil. You will see it in this video later. So another important part, when you put a paint, start from the left, from the right side, and make your way to the left. That way it will be less likely that you will mess up the letters. So here, as you can see, I'm starting from the left side, and then you will see how here I'm using the stencil, another letter, and see how easy it is, because the stencil is very sturdy and very thin, so it's very easy to remove the stencil. So in here, when I'm putting the letter R, it was very easy to mess up the letter G, because it's so close to it, and it's not dry. So that's why you should start from the right to the left. Also, another advice, all the letters that you used, cut them individually. That way you will not mess up the letters close to them. So, and then here I finished I love you Grammy with all my heart. You can put any words that you want to put. And then Christian I wrote in red paint. So can you see something? I made a mistake in my son's name. I don't know how and why. I don't know how I could do this, but I misspelled it, and I missed the letter H, and then I tried to correct this mistake by using the letter C backwards to make it an H, but it didn't look so good. That's why I decided to try a different way. I cut a piece of poster board that I messed up earlier with the paint, and I used it, I put it on top of my poster board, on top of his misspelled name. And I used double tape for it. I just tape it down to my poster board, and I and I wrote his name correctly. So that was kind of my way of correcting it. So I didn't have time to redo it. But here it is, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.